My name is Dr. Nate Akpij, and this Run For video is a little bit different than most videos. See, I got my running hat on. This video, I'm going to be talking about an essay that I wrote in 2026 for a special issue of Child Welfare. And this special issue focused on students with experience in foster care and higher education. So this essay is very different from most of the stuff that I usually write. Most of the stuff is more academic, analyzing data. This is more of like a creative writing thought piece. So several years ago, I picked up long distance running, and when you're training for that, you have a lot of time on the road, a lot of time to think. Had a breakthrough at some point in my running, and I started to think about how principles from long distance running might apply when we're thinking about ways we can support students in experience in foster care to get through college, right? To endure through college, especially in the first year. So this essay really is a thought piece on that. It's fun. It's fun to read. It was really fun to write. Has It's told like a story, and definitely worth the read. So check it out. All right. So in the essay, I extract five key principles that I learned from running and apply them to how we can promote persistence for young people in foster care and college. All right, so I start out in the essay just a little bit about my running journey. If you read it, you'll get a much more colorful picture. But I had run a marathon back in 2002, ran a New York City marathon. It was a bucket list thing, did not train properly. I survived, and I thought that was the end of marathon running for me. However, when I moved to Connecticut many years later, I took up endurance running in 2018. So I was doing it mostly on my own, created my own training schedule. The training was hard. It was painful, not very pleasant, but I had the goal in mind, and I wound up running the 2018 marathon, but I bombed. I finished it, but not in a great time, and I felt like heck at the end of it. So I continued to run, following the same kind of training approach. I was running way too hard, much harder than I was supposed to, getting injured a lot. And I've continued this for a few years, and I had the same results. Here's actually a picture of a 2000, I think 22 marathon, 2023 marathon that I ran, where at the end, as you can see from the picture, it doesn't really do it justice, but I felt like heck, was breathing really heavy, felt like my heart was going to explode. I was like, I don't understand why people do this. Um, but then in 2023, I had kind of a big shift. I started this new paradoxical training approach. Really, the core of it is to run slower on most of your runs. And by doing this, you'll build a stronger aerobic base, which will ultimately allow you to run faster in marathons. I was very skeptical at first, but I tried it. It worked. The training was much more enjoyable. I had way fewer injuries, and ultimately, I wound up running a faster marathon. And here's a picture of another marathon finish just a year later. Same course. I trained for about the same amount of months, same weekly distance, but had a faster time. My heart rate was lower, and I felt way better. So one of the thought was, could some of the things that I've learned from this run slow to run fast, kind of more also more general approach that I've learned in endurance running, could some of those principles apply to promoting persistence, college persistence for students with experience in foster care? And I won't go into the details here, but in the essay, I outlined five core principles. Start slow and easy, especially in the first semester, the magic of organization, importance of nutrition and rest. Um, is to expect disruption. Things are not going to go according to plan. And then finally, find your community of support. Go into these in more detail in the essay. You can download a free copy of the essay at nateakbridge.com, and hope you enjoy it.